Today we're going to talk about basic Forex sauce.
What's happening? My name is Andrea in Vegas, and that's Andrea. All right, and you also may know me as Gator Goods if you are in the Telegram and we converse or whatever, you know. But I decided to make a series of videos to help beginners like myself understand what the hell we are getting ourselves into. And I wanted to talk about the basics because if you don't know the basic terminology, then it will be next to impossible for you to follow any go live or anything like that. Like me, let's talk about this girl right here. I got frustrated when I was going through the go live videos and I didn't understand the terminology. So check this out. Let's start with Forex. What the hell is Forex? Now, I do apologize ahead of time. I do have potty mouth sometimes. I will say hell, shit.
You kiss your mama with that mouth?
Try to stay away from the F word, because that's a little bit. I ain't got no coof. Coof? Coof? Classless. That's a real classless word. And just in my skin,
You know she ain't got no class.
Yes, I do. Anyway, what is Forex? That's where the market all over the world is being exchanged real time in the form of currencies. Now, you have the London market, which is like $7 billion a day.
Damn!
And then you have the Tokyo market, that's $18 billion a day.
Say what?
And then you have the New York market, which is 22, aka $22 billion a day.
You better shut your goddamn mouth.
Giving us a whopping total, well, I don't know if it's the total. Let's just say Forex is pretty much trading like $7 trillion.
Is she about to grow some damn horns on her head?
A day.
What the hell?
Right. Go ahead and slide that my way. Anyway, I'm thinking like a beginner. And that's why I found it to be valuable to record this stuff, because I'm just like, I'm pissed that I didn't know this stuff earlier. But as I move along, again, I want to just document my progress, because people need to know when you start out here. And you black. You're not about to just come in from here and be up here.
You better get your mind right.
And that's what these videos is all about. You do need to put in your own work to understand the terminology, which is why I'm talking about this, because a lot of people don't have time to go through the video step by step. But when it comes to the basic stuff in the beginning, I can do that. We can do that, because that's where I'm at right now. So again, we got Forex.
Can she even talk?
Which is where currencies all over the world are being exchanged real time. You got the London market doing like $7 billion a day. You got the Tokyo market doing like 18 billion, and then you got the New York doing like 22 billion. Quick recap. Blip, blip, blip. All right. So, oh yeah, giving us a total of $5 trillion a day. And this is 5 days a week, 24 hours a day. So the market does open up Sunday, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Now, if you're not in Pacific Standard Time, you need to be able to convert that time. All right? There are certain things that you need to bring to the table is a basic knowledge of conversions.
We can't teach
now,
you
when
everything.
we talk about conversions of currencies, don't worry about that. But when it comes to basic stuff and knowing the time frame, because it is important, you don't want to miss a trade or anything like that because you didn't know how to convert Eastern Standard to Pacific Standard, if this is where you are, or Central to Eastern, or whatever the hell. So know that you need to come in with a basic set of knowledge. Like, what is the Forex exchange? It could be abbreviated as FX, FRX. The most common thing you will see in iMarkets is FRX. So that's what it stands for. The foreign exchange market. Well, currencies are being exchanged real time, 24 hours a day, 5 days a week, starting from Sunday, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, ending Friday, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Now, what is traded in Forex? Again, I already said different currencies. And there are, if you notice, there are currency pairs. So you'll always see one currency being traded for the other.
Is she a praying
Meaning
mantis?
one might be stronger in the hour and the other are weaker, whatever.
Nah, she a puppet.
They're always coming in pairs. You'll see USD, which is called a currency code, or EUR, which is another currency code. You know what I mean? Or GBP, another currency code. So if you were to see EUR/USD, that is the euro dollar currency pair. You with me?
If you're not, this might not
You
be
need
the
to
thing
understand that. So when you look at a spread or a chart, you know what you are looking at. Okay? Now, we have major and minor currency pairs. Now, let's just say since we bougie over here in the U.S. and, you know, we done came over here, took people land, we done tried to create a whole, like, little basic equilibrium out of United States of America. We police the whole goddamn world. Anyway, I say that to make my point.
Say what I said.
You have major and minor currency pairs. Now, any pair that involves USD, aka the US dollar, is considered a major currency pair. Now, I do want to include some examples like the EUR/USD. We talked about that, which is the euro dollar. They do have little nicknames and stuff like that. And then you have the USD/JPY, which is the dollar yen. Okay. And then you have the GBP/USD, which is the pound dollar. And then you have the USD/CHF, which is the dollar Swiss. I guess I might as well go ahead and name the other three. And then you have the USD/CAD, which is the dollar Canadian. And then you have the AUD/USD, which is the Aussie dollar. And then you have the NZD/USD, and that's the Kiwi dollar.
I hope y'all writing this down.
And those are considered the major currency pairs. And then you have the minor currency pairs. And you can think of it like this. All the pairs that do not involve the US dollar. Again, that do not involve the US dollar. For example, you have the euro crosses, you have the pound crosses, you have the Aussie crosses, you have the Swiss franc crosses, and you have the Kiwi crosses. Kiwi.
You ain't funny.
Anyway. So euro crosses is like EUR/JPY. That's the euro yen. You feel me? Or you have the EUR/GPB or GBP.
You better get your shit right.
Which is the euro pound. Y'all follow me? And then you have other things like exotic currencies. This is when you are pairing a major currency with that of a developing country or currency, like the Hong Kong dollar or the South African pound, rand, or the Mexican peso. So they're developing, they are considered exotic. And then you have commodities. What is that? When you go to the gas pump and you pump some gas, that has everything to do with both oil and gas. And then you have silver and other metals that would be considered a commodity. And yes, you can trade commodities. So far as a recap, we are trading major pairs. We're trading minor pairs. We are trading exotic currency pairs. We are trading commodities. And, but anyway, so I just wanted to give you a basic understanding of what Forex is. Now, what is Forex? Can't hear you talk back to me, but I expect for you to say where the market all over the world is being exchanged in real time through currencies. And let me tell you something. If you can stick with the pair and anticipate its ups and downs, guess what? All your frowns, your smiles will turn into frowns.
Say what?
Let's try that again. If you can predict the ups and downs, then your smiles will be more than
I
your
don't
frowns.
get it.
You see what I did there? So I'm gonna wrap it up from this point. Let me know if this help you to understand just the basic. Where is it? What does it do? How do you get there? We'll talk about how to get there later on. But again, thank you for joining me, and I hope this helped you a lot. Y'all have a good one, okay? You hear? All right.